Hold on to your hats, sports fans. We've got breaking news that could shake up the league. The Golden State Warriors are buzzing with cautious optimism as Stephen Curry nears a return from his knee injury, and we've got the inside scoop on when you can expect to see him back on the court. But the Warriors' journey is far from over. With Jimmy Butler sidelined and Kristaps Porzingis' availability uncertain, we're breaking down how the team is battling to stay in the playoff picture and what their recent victory in Washington means for their chances. And the NBA landscape itself could be shifting. Expansion talks are gaining steam, with potential new franchises in Las Vegas and Seattle. We're exploring which veteran Warriors player might be a prime candidate to anchor a new team, especially with ties to the Emerald City. From comeback hopes to playoff battles and league-wide expansion, this is the sports update you can't afford to miss. Smash that like button, subscribe for all the breaking news, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Stephen Curry's return is drawing nearer, and the Golden State Warriors are feeling a surge of cautious optimism. After being sidelined since January 30th with runner's knee, the star guard has been progressing through individual workouts. This news comes as a significant boost to the Warriors, who have struggled in his absence, posting a losing record in games without him. The team's upcoming schedule and recent performances paint a clear picture of their desperate need for Curry's offensive firepower and leadership as they fight for a playoff spot. Analysts and fans alike are dissecting every update, with Shams Charania of ESPN reporting that Curry could be back by the end of March. This timeline suggests he might be ready for games as late as March 29th against the Denver Nuggets. The Warriors' protocol requires him to participate in team practices before returning, so his reevaluation on March 21st will be crucial. His potential return is a massive storyline, with many wondering if it's enough to propel the Warriors into the postseason. But will Curry's return be enough to salvage their season? And what about the other major storylines brewing in the NBA? The Golden State Warriors are clinging to playoff hopes, and a recent victory in Washington is a small beacon of light. Their season has been a roller coaster, marked by injuries to key players. While Stephen Curry's return is anticipated, the team is also navigating the uncertain availability of stars like Jimmy Butler and the intermittent presence of Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis, however, showed his value with a 30-point performance in the win over Washington, proving he can be a significant contributor when healthy. Despite these challenges, the Warriors are doing what they can to stay afloat in the competitive Western Conference. Their recent win, coupled with the struggles of teams around them, keeps their playoff aspirations alive. However, with a tough schedule ahead, including games against strong opponents, every win is critical. The team is constantly reevaluating Stephen Curry, with his next assessment expected at the end of the week, a process that has seen multiple 10-day extensions, leading to some skepticism. As the Warriors battle on the court, the league itself might be on the verge of a major expansion. Could a familiar face return to Seattle? NBA expansion is back on the table, with Las Vegas and Seattle emerging as prime candidates for new franchises. This potential league shakeup has Golden State Warriors management considering the implications for their roster, particularly in an expansion draft scenario. One veteran player, Gary Payton II, stands out as a potential casualty, or, perhaps more fittingly, a cornerstone for a new Seattle team, given his father's legendary status with the Supersonics. Payton II has proven to be a valuable role player for the Warriors, especially with his defensive prowess and recent offensive surge, averaging over 10 points in his last 5 games. His performance has put him in line for a new contract, and the decision of whether to protect him in an expansion draft or risk losing him to free agency will be a critical one for the Warriors. At 33, he might be a player the Warriors opt to let go to protect younger talent or established stars like Curry and Butler. However, his strong ties to Seattle make him an incredibly attractive prospect for a potential new franchise there. Will Gary Payton II return to Seattle? And what's the latest on the Warriors' playoff push? The Golden State Warriors are facing a pivotal moment in their season, with their playoff hopes hanging precariously in the balance. Their recent victory in Washington, while crucial, is just one step in a challenging journey. The team has been in survival mode, grappling with the extended absence of star Stephen Curry due to a knee injury. Adding to the uncertainty, key players like Jimmy Butler are sidelined, and Kristaps' Porzingis' availability has been inconsistent. Porzingis did, however, deliver a standout 30-point performance in the win against Washington, showcasing his potential impact when on the floor. With the Western Conference standings tighter than ever, the Warriors are looking for any edge they can get. The potential return of Curry before the end of the season is a major storyline, with the team aiming to integrate him back into the lineup, ideally alongside a healthy Porzingis. Coach Steve Kerr has maintained optimism about Curry's recovery, despite a prolonged evaluation process that has tested the patience of fans and analysts alike. His current averages of 27.2 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 4.8 assists highlight his importance to the team's success. Stay tuned for a full recap of all these stories and more in our lightning round outro. Stephen Curry's return is nearing, the Warriors are fighting for a playoff spot, and NBA expansion could be on the horizon. We've covered the latest on Curry's recovery, the Warriors' crucial wins, and the potential for new teams in Vegas and Seattle. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to news for all your breaking sports updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Ring the bell, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts on these stories. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.